And Natalia joins us live now to talk about some other issues in Colombia. Hey there, Natalia. Thanks for your report there. To move on to some other issues in Colombia, the Congress has debated yesterday reforms needed to advance to the final peace agreement with the FARC. Can you give us some insight into what they discussed, what they may have discussed, and what any of their conclusions were?
What is basically being discussed in the Congress, Cody, is the reforms that are going to be necessary to guarantee the compliance with the peace agreement being negotiated there in Havana and the successful implementation of those agreements once a final peace deal is reached in Havana. So we're talking here basically about two main constitutional amendments. One has to do with giving special powers to the president, but here it's important to clarify that we're talking about transitional special powers, so that the president has somehow a bigger room for maneuver in order to implement these accords. I insist that this will be just transitional powers. And the second constitutional amendment, or the second issue that is at stake here and is being debated in the Congress, has to do with the creation of a legislative commission for peace, a so-called legislative commission for peace that it's going to be in charge to discuss and approve, together with the president, all the institutional adjustments that will be necessary in order to succeed, as I said at the beginning, with the implementation of the peace agreements here in Colombia, Cody.
And Natalia, quickly on another subject, the coming regional elections are this month. 7 candidates already have been killed this year, and there are accusations of fraud in 30 municipalities. What can we expect at the polls on October 25th?
Yeah, well, the so-called electoral observation mission here in Colombia has been raising attention about not just 30, but 204 municipalities that are under risk of electoral fraud or political violence during these coming local and regional elections on the 25th of October. Basically, they have been saying that one of the crimes, the electoral crimes that they have observed the most happening in those municipalities is the so-called electoral transhumance, which has to do with people registering to vote in municipalities other than the ones where they actually live. Other thing very important to say is that these coming local and regional elections are crucial, right, for the implementation, as we were talking before, the implementation of the peace agreements. Let's remember that those who are going to be elected as governors, as local councils, or in the local assemblies are the ones that are expected to successfully implement those agreements in the regions. So definitely what is at stake with these coming elections is the successful implementation of the peace accords.
All right, Natalia Margarita reporting from Colombia. Natalia, thank you.
Back to you, Cody.